What up, fellas? Let's get right into it. Tonight's topic is what it truly means to just be yourself. I'm sure you've heard of this throughout your entire life where people tell you, hey man, just be yourself. Just be confident. Especially when it comes to talking to women. We're talking to anybody, to be honest. But more specifically, we want to put on our best face, our best image when it comes to getting that respect, getting that attraction. We want people to like us. Naturally, it makes sense because we're a species that thrive in a group setting. We need that validation to a certain extent. But here's where things go wrong. Here's where people chime in all the time going, well, yeah, just be yourself. I'm that loser. I'm just gonna be a loser. They're the shy, quiet, closed-minded type. It's like, yeah, if I just be myself, I ain't going anywhere. But let's rewind that a bit. Let's stop and think about it. You're only being shy. You're only being a loser in a setting where you think someone is better than you. Like when you're faced with authority, or when you're faced with someone you find very attractive, someone you have a crush on, someone you like. Then, of course, you'll become less confident. Someone you're scared of, let's say a bully. Are you going to be yourself? Of course not. You're going to be a little timid. You don't want to get hit. You don't want to stand out and get robbed, get mugged in a dangerous space, dangerous alleyway location. You don't want to upset your boss. You don't want to say something too edgy, too out there in the fear of scaring off this girl that you like. Right? Well, guess what? That is also a side of you. The unconfident, scared, timid side of you. What if you were at home by yourself? Are you also acting that way? Are you also speaking in a low tone, hunching over, stuttering, going, I'm sorry, but excuse me, would you mind if I take you out to dinner sometime? When you're at home, when you're brushing your teeth, when you're getting yourself a cup of coffee, a glass of milk from the fridge, are you acting like that too? Are you like, or, of course not, right? You're by yourself. You're at home. You do whatever the hell you want. There is no confidence in play. You are just simply you. And that is also another side of you. Just like when you talk to your friends, hanging out with some of your best friends, right? You're also not just gonna be nonchalant, just like, all right, like a home setting where nobody's around. You're gonna be talkative. You're gonna be friendly, cracking jokes. And yet again, that is also another side of you. You see, humans are multifaceted creatures. Every side of you comes together to form your own identity. So what you decide to bring out at certain times, it's not being inauthentic. It's not being disingenuous. It's all you. But here's the thing. It depends on how extreme these emotions, these personalities are. That's where the line gets muddled. That's where people may start calling you out being fake, a phony. It's when the differences in your personality is too wide. Let's say, for example, amongst my friends, I'm loud, I'm friendly, cracking jokes nonstop, sometimes even a little edgy, mean, calling them out as like calling names. That's how the boys roll. We like to poke fun of each other. be assholes to each other, be dicks. That's how we roll. But hey, try pulling that out off on your supervisor, on your boss at work. It ain't gonna fly. There are levels to it. Certain people you gotta act a certain different way. But, however, you're still gonna be that confident guy. You're still gonna talk with assertiveness. Be like, hi, good morning. You know, that kind of deal. But if you just morph into a 180, pull a 180, just morph into like I'm sorry, please. Then your friend's gonna see and be like, yo, what the hell? What happened? Which one is the true you? You have to have some consistency, some congruency. Like, I'm always a jovial kind of guy, upbeat, friendly, good vibes type of guy. So anyone who's known me, no matter which situation, they can all genuinely and generally say that, hey, yeah, he's a friendly guy, nice guy, good natured, funny, that kind of deal. So if you're going up to, let's say, someone you really like, and then you just morph into a timid, shy type of person, just go, excuse me, can I take you out? Then of course that's not you. And the opposite reigns true. People are less likely to call you out for that. Let's say you are normally a shy guy. Very quiet. You only speak when you must, when it's necessary to give in that 1 cent of yours. But after a while, you haven't seen your friends in a while, and then you just show up and start like talking loudly, start being a lot more friendly. Hey, what's up? Yo, what's going on? It's been a while, man. Yo, tell me about yourself. You know that kind of deal where you just start talking, being friendly. Are they gonna go, hold up, stop the cat, man. You're supposed to be quiet and shy and timid. Why are you talking so much? This ain't you. You're faking it. But hold on a second. Yes, to a certain extent, perhaps you might be faking it because the change is too drastic. But you have to look at the time interval in between. They probably haven't seen you in a long time. Somewhere in between, you transformed, you transitioned. And it's all about congruency with the same people you interact with. Just like a friend, you start off being shy, and then you go to being really open, extroverted. They're gonna scratch their heads and go, hey, I don't recognize you. But you transformed. But people act differently depending on the person they're with, like I said earlier. If you see a scary tall person coming at you at the middle of the night while you're going home, you're definitely gonna act different. You're not gonna be like, hey, good evening, sir. How's it going, man? Have a safe trip back home, man. When a sleazy looking guy with a hoodie on, it's like shifty eyes kind of like stalking you. He's like, hey, yo, what up, man? How's it going? Yo, let's dap it up. No, of course not. You're gonna act differently depending on the people you're interacting with or trying to avoid. Just like you get unsolicited advances from perhaps street people, street vendors, or bums even. You're just gonna go like, no, I'm not interested. You're not gonna start talking to them like your friend. So it all depends. But you really got to ask yourself this: which identity are you really trying to show? Which is the best version of you? Because believe me, I know you don't want to act like that shy, timid person when you're up against somebody you want to ask out, somebody you have an interest in. Of course, that is not your best side of you. You want that confident, friendly side. The way you act amongst your friends or even at home. A nonchalant, you don't care. It's like, hey, let's go kick it. Your best foot forward is always the way to go. So that's how you know how to act. It's not simply just be yourself, because that's too vague. It's be the best version of yourself. Be the most ideal version of yourself in the right situation. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna end it for tonight. Well, actually, I shot this in the daytime. I'm gonna end it today. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.